You know, it's the creator of the arcade. You know what I mean? I got a little drink in me. But we about to do this interview with One Life Mike. You're in this bitch. So tell the people where you from, your zodiac, your age, you know, a little background.
Well, I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Um, my zodiac sign is a Libra. You want my full zodiac, or you just want my sun sign?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, my sun sign is a Libra. My moon sign is a Cancer, and my rising sign is a Cancer.
For sure. I don't know too much about that, but I fuck with that. Now let them know a little more on your background.
I'm 26.
What that mean?
You asked me what my age is.
Background.
26.
Background.
As far as my background, as far as like what more do you want to know as far as about me besides?
You know, where you grew up, how you grew up, when you grew up, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I grew up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I jumped off the porch in South Baton Rouge, Louisiana when I was 15. And I've been in the urban environment like my whole life. I'll say that.
Okay. Cool. So what made you want to do music?
Well, I grew up in church, and it's like being in church, I had to understand tone and how to use my voice being in the choir. So it's like I went from singing to gravitating to rap, but they had this guy named Big A. He actually influenced me to like present myself with music, but in a more poetic way of rapping rather than poetically singing, if that makes sense. So I'll say he influenced me to make, rap music. But then again, I've been in music my whole life, so it's like from singing in the choir and getting introduced to like
Right.
gospel rap that made me understand that I have a thing for music, and I just pursued it from there.
Okay. You ever think about going back to the choir, just praising God?
That's funny, but I'm not gonna say yeah, but then again, I have certain memories from it that I feel are great, but it was just a learning point for me to get to here and for me to progress more with my music. So it's not really of me going back for the sing, because like that's just me growing up. That wasn't really my thing, like being in the choir, but I rock with it.
Who are some of your influences?
As far as in what?
Rap, music, entertainment, whatever that influenced you to do what you're doing now.
Uh, I'm not gonna say I have specific influences, because my influences grow every day. But I'll say the peers that be around me, they are my influences. Besides the ones that people look up to, like as far as from their city, my peers are my influences. I'll say that.
So your peers?
My peers, the people that I hang around, they do music as well. So my peers are my influences.
So no, like what mainstream, like what I'm saying, mainstream artists are not really what mainstream.
So you want to know what mainstream
any
artists?
mainstream.
Okay, I'll give you 5. Kendrick Lamar, Usher, The Weeknd,
right?
yeah. Kendrick Lamar, Usher, The Weeknd, Kevin Gates, and Boosie.
Boosie, Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Boosie, Kevin Gates, you say?
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar, The Weeknd. So I think that's like 5 people.
You talk a lot about zodiac signs. Why are you so heavily into zodiac signs?
I like the elements of earth.
Elaborate.
It's like if I'm looking at a light, I want to know why is it light or why is it called light. So that's the same way as me understanding me as a person. What am I more than just human? It's like if I'm looking at my skin, people say we're made from the earth. So if we're made from the earth, we also have elements of the earth. So if you look at a book, but you ignore certain things in that book, you wouldn't find out the whole of that book. You only find out tidbits. So I like to look at things from a broader aspect rather than just pick from shit. But I have my picks and chooses at times as I go to, other things.
Okay, okay. Hold on. Would you rather have telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read people's minds? So telekinesis is just moving things with your mind. Telepathy is just reading people's minds.
Yeah, I understand it. I'd rather have telepathy.
What?
I'd rather have telepathy.
Telepathy to read people's mind. Why would you rather have telepathy?
Because it's like I can move stuff with my body without moving it already.
Right, right, right.
I just got to get to my high vibrational energy. Other than that, it's like I can already do that. I actually can do telepathy too, but it's like, I'd rather have that so I can know what's going on before it actually happened, rather than me just I can pick this bench up with my finger and throw it. It's like, all right, that's cool, but me knowing before the actual is very interesting to me. So I'd rather have telepathy.
Right, right, right. I like that answer. How do you feel about Kanye West wearing White Lives Matter shirts?
That ain't my business.
I mean, obviously, it's really nobody's business who can like obtain that type of like circle. But what do you specifically feel about him wearing White Lives Matter shirts?
I feel no type of way. I'll let him do what he wants.
So basically, you don't care.
I don't.
Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every song you hear?
Would I rather be forced?
Like, if you couldn't control it?
Like, if it is an option, if I'd rather be forced or sing along?
To every song you hear, or would you rather have to dance to every song?
I'd rather sing. I'm an artist, so I like using my vocal cord. Even though I like to move my body too, but I like to use my vocal cord. So I'd rather sing to every song, because it's like me dancing is me giving more of my energy all to the world, I'll say. So with my vocal cord, I don't know, I'm very spiritual. I look at things in the affirmative form. So I'll say me using my vocal cord and singing everything is like using affirmations or giving out affirmations. So I'd rather use my voice.
Okay, okay. So voice, all right. Like singing, okay. How honest are you when making music?
100%.
100%?
Yeah.
So there's like no lines in your music that's like fabricated?
No.
All right. I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna see about that. Do you have a period of time on music? Like, when would you feel like music isn't a priority in your life?
Say it again.
Huh?
Say it again.
Do you have a time or period when you feel like music isn't a priority in your life? Like, you're getting older, people are getting older as artists. How do you, like, when would you like call it quits?
Never.
Never?
No, because music is therapy to me, and it's like if I can't vent to nobody else, I'm gonna put it in my music and just make it, because music is like a hobby, but at the same time, it's my life. So I'd rather use my talents and not waste them and still use it to cope rather than let it waste and just go as like, oh, I'm not gonna use this for therapy. I'm gonna use something else for therapy since this not working out in my career. That's stupid because it's like, why you started doing it? It made it seem as if you didn't care about the crowd from the jump. So me, I stick to it even if it's not how they popping or whatever else. Because it's like me, I vent. So I like to talk and I like tones and shit. So I like to create shit. So that's how I feel. I don't feel like it's a quit for me ever.
Okay, okay. How many times you smoke a day?
How many times I smoke a day?
Yeah. Pothead gang.
Shit.
I see you, bro. I see you.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie.
How many blunts?
I probably smoke like at least 7 blunts to 10 blunts a day.
10 blunts a day? Nigga, you're a savage.
Thank you.
You're a menace.
I don't try to be though. I need to stop.
You're a menace. Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Successful.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Successful.
Successful?
Yeah.
Do you have any? I mean, elaborate. What do you mean like successful? What type of level?
Well, it's successful in all my endeavors. I say that. I don't want to say too much about what I do, but I'll say this: within 2 years, I'm gonna be reaching a millionaire status. That's my focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever contemplated suicide?
I attempted suicide 3 times.
3 times. All right.
Yeah.
Explain.
The first time was in front of my girlfriend, well, my ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
Well, 2 times was in front of my ex, and 1 time was in front of my ex and my mom and my sister. And all 3 of those times I was going through a bad understanding about like where I fit in, who really loved me, and why my life the way it is, and why everybody look at me and disagree with me on fuck shit that don't even make sense on their end, or make it seem as if I'm trying to combat when I'm actually trying to help, or make it seem as if I'm argumentative or I'm a problem. So it's like, fuck it, I'll just move around. So that's why I felt like that, and that's why I just, attempted to do those things. But it was also immaturity, and I've grown from it, but me understanding it, it's like, to this day, I still have certain feelings of it, but it's like, me understanding my purpose, I have to focus on that, and just focus on doing my music and other things tonight, worry about me trying to leave this earth, because it's like, even though a lot of people like to, I'll say in their life, it'll be more like, understand that your life is special in all aspects, instead of just trying to take it away from the physical pain that you are experiencing. Even if it's internal, it's still a balance. So, in order to understand adversity, you got to go through certain things. So that was my dealing. I had to understand that shit. So
Right. I feel that. Mental health is important. Everybody who out there struggling, go see a therapist, go get some counseling. Where do you see yourself in 2 years as far as music?
I see myself where I need to be, but in 2 years, I see myself exactly in the music industry, getting features and getting booked for shows properly instead of getting played with. So other than that, it's like, I see myself in 2 years where I need to be in the music industry, and that's that nigga.
You on that type of time, huh?
Well, I'm one of them niggas, but in my aspect, that nigga. So, yeah.
Okay. What is your definition of a stand-up guy?
Somebody that respect themselves and others and have no fear in letting the person know what it is if disrespected, being approached in any aspect of how it is, even if it's harmful or even if it's harmless, it don't matter. But just respecting yourself and others and standing on 10.
Okay, okay. I fuck with that definition. I fuck with that definition. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in a coma for 10?
I'd rather be in jail for 5 years.
So you ain't fucking with the 10?
No,
It's a coma though. You gonna come out of it.
no.
I feel-
It's like,
oh,
why would I miss life instead of experiencing hardship? Even if it is what it is, some people can't accept jail. So it's like they'll accept a coma because they can sleep, but they wouldn't worry about nothing. It's like me, I'm the type of nigga, I like experiences. So I'm not running away from shit. Not saying that I want to, but if I had to, man, look, give me that 5. I'm gonna do my thing and I'm gonna make some shit happen in that bitch because at the end of the day, I ain't about to be in here sitting down.
I got it. I got it. I feel that. I feel that. Would you ever sign a deal?
Nope,
No.
nope. I might
So-
say that right now. I might say that right now because of how my mind's set up right now.
So,
But
so
it have
if
to be-
Interscope came, say, big brother, we gonna sign you for 100 mil. You that? Yeah, we fucking with you. $100 million. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give you 50 mil in advance. You hear me?
Yeah.
So, are you fucking with that?
No, I'm asking. Yeah, that's that. Like 50 mil in advance. That's what they gonna say. Like I'm saying, they coming to me like that. That's what they gonna say. I'll be like, what you offering? And what? Well, you offering 50 mil. What I got to do? And if I don't agree with,
I mean, what type of deal would you sign?
it depends on the work, the labor. And this, I don't think people pay attention to this shit. Like, you assign a deal for some money, but at the same time, you're not paying attention to the labor and everything that go behind that shit that puts into you getting promoted and shit. So it's like, you got to pay for the labor.
Right.
And me paying for the labor is the deal signing. Other than that, me getting free money ain't shit. They got money all day. They print that shit. So it's like, I'm worrying about the labor because you're not about to trap me.
Right.
I'm going to kill you before you trap me. So it's like, what's the label? Other than that, fuck your deal. Because I can make money myself. Real talk.
I feel that. I feel that. What do you look for in a woman?
Internal quality.
Quality?
Internal quality.
Internal quality.
Yeah, because you can be pretty, like, all right, I always focus on being the guy that looks for beauty, but not saying focus on being the guy that looks for beauty. Like, it's just how I'm set up. Like, my eyes focus on, it's set up to see beautiful things or notice beautiful things.
Right.
So, me noticing that, I kind of, what up, brother? I kind of,
How you doing? You right now? Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I kind of peep shit in rose-colored glasses.
I do interview.
And it's like, me peeping shit in rose-colored glasses, it'll fuck me up and really knowing like what's really for me. So I'd rather get to know you internally, like really understand you and see if you beautiful in that type of way to know, you know, what type of woman is right for me or what type of woman I like.
Okay, I got you.
Was that like that answered your question, right?
Yeah, that answers the question.
All right.
I mean, your type of woman, you feel me?
All right,
Got one more question for you, big brother. Big dog.
yeah.
If you knew you had a week left on Earth, what would you be doing?
Praying.
Praying?
Yeah.
To who?
I'll be praying to the divine.
Divine?
Yeah.
Who is that?
The only source that created life. Like, a person to ask who is this, who is that. We don't know, but at the same time, we're sending affirmations to something that understands the world or the universe and how it moves. So we we basically focus on the savior. But I'm not focused on the savior. I'm focused more on balance because I'm saving myself. So therefore, I'm gonna send out affirmations to keep my transition
Right.
in balance before I leave during that week. Not saying that's the only thing I'm gonna be doing, but what I'm gonna be doing majority of the time, I'm gonna be praying. I'm gonna be meditating. What's my next
So
what's my next path that I'm
do
gonna be
you feel
approaching
like
to?
you're praying to the highest power?
Hey, ask that question over.
If you had a week, if you knew Earth only had a week in
No,
it,
the God part, the God part.
do you feel like do you feel like hold on? Do you feel like you pray to the highest power?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because my belief system.
Who?
Because of my belief system.
Okay.
I believe in something infinite. So yes, I pray to the highest power. Even if others don't feel that way. Yeah.
Okay. Well, man, that's been well, man, that concludes our interview. It's been a pleasure interviewing the famous One Life Mike.
Famous.
You know what I'm saying? He local. People know him. You hear me? Is there anything you want to tell the people before we move?
Shit, follow me on all platforms or
Yeah.
follow me on all social media platforms. I am 1Lyfe'Mic or 1Lyfe'Mic. That's IAM #1 LYFEMIC. That's
Okay,
it.
okay. Y'all heard it first, man. Y'all follow One Life Mike on all social media platforms. You hear me? It's been a great interview. Shout out to One Life. This is the Records Universe, man. Shout out to shit. Shout out to Records Universe. We up in this bitch. We up in this house. It's a Sunday. It's cool. It's lit. You feel me? And that's a wrap. Appreciate you for coming through, big time.
100.